Chapter 11, East Village. I can't believe that there are 73 elevators in the Empire State Building, and the one we got on is not for tourists, but for tenants. And when we stopped it, we were nearly arrested, said Tony as they exited the building. And we never even made it all the way to the top. Yeah, that stinks, says Anna. The kids have to be with an adult to get to the observation deck. But maybe Mr. G can take us later. We still have the tickets. The top? Who cares? At least we made it out of there alive, and I didn't explode and flood the whole building, said Mo. He paused and sniffed the air. Hey, what's that smell? Tony pointed to a vendor cart on the sidewalk. Street hot dogs, my man. I'm starving. Let's get a dog. Sounds good, said Anna. Mo looked at his watch. It's time. It's lunchtime. Count me in. The kids walked over to the vendor and placed their orders. Thank you, said Tony, taking his order from the hot dog guy. We need to get to the late show. What subway should we take? Go down to 34th and 6th and take the R uptown. 3 stops to 57th Street, said the hot dog guy, handing Anna her order. Then walk a couple of blocks over to Broadway and West 53rd Street. You'll see the Ed Sullivan Theater. You can't miss it. Did you two get that? Asked Tony. Get what? Asked Mo, taking his order from the hot dog guy. Anna jammed half of her hot dog into her mouth. Yeah, sure, she mumbled. Never mind, I'll remember, said Tony. I'm going to try to call Mr. G again, said Anna. He must be worried sick about us. Anna dialed the number, listened for a bit, and then hung up. I got that stupid recording again. I wonder if something's wrong with his cell phone. Maybe, said Mo, but there's nothing we can do about it now, so let's go find Dave. Yeah, let's do it, said Tony. The kids stood at the subway entrance. I guess this is it, said Tony. Let's go. They descended into the gloom of the subway, bought their Metro cards, pushed through the turnstile, and waited for the train. A few minutes later, the ground rumbled and a strong wind whooshed through the waiting area. A train rushed into the station and screeched to a halt. The doors slid open, and people surged on and off the train. What train did the hot guy tell us to take? Asked Tony. This is the F train. Anna shrugged her shoulders. Let's take this one. It probably doesn't matter. The kids hopped onto the crowded train. I guess it's standing room only, said Anna, grabbing a pole. What stop did the hot dog guy say? Asked Tony, grabbing Anna's backpack to steady himself as the train took off. The 4th? No, the 5th, said Mo as he grabbed a pole. Do these things ever crash? Tony thumped his forehead with the heel of his hand. Please give it a rest, will you? The train thundered through the tunnel and screeched to a halt. People got off, people got on. Stop number 1, said Anna as the train took off again. The train rumbled for a few more minutes through the tunnel and screeched to a halt. People got off and people got on. Stop number 2, said Mo, letting go of the pole to adjust the straps of his backpack. The train lurched forward, causing him to lose his balance. Then someone bumped into him and he fell into his knees. A hand reached down, grabbed his, and pulled him up. The girl had skin the color of chocolate and vanilla mixed together. Long, silky black hair cascaded around her pretty face. Her big brown eyes sparkled with mischief. She smiled at Mo and held up his stocking cap. Sorry about that. I think you dropped this, she said as she stuffed the cap into his coat pocket. Mo's face turned reddish-brown. That's okay, he said as he looked down and kicked the pole with the toe of his shoe. It wasn't your fault. Look at that, Tony interrupted as he elbowed Mo in the ribs. There's a pigeon in this car. Mo looked down. DB, you're telling the truth for once. He's so cute, said Anna. I wonder how he got on the subway. He thinks he's a passenger, Tony said, reaching toward the pigeon. Do you have a Metro card, little guy? Just as Tony was attempting to pet the pigeon's head, the train pitched and Tony lost his balance. He frantically flailed his arms to keep upright. As he was windmilling his arms, one of his hands lightly whacked the pigeon's head. The pigeon panicked and launched himself into flight. He wildly beat his wings as he bounced around the subway car like a steel ball rocketing around a pinball machine. People ducked, people screamed, people pushed and shoved. After a couple of erratic loops around the car, the pigeon stopped his flight in midair and made an emergency landing on Moe's head. The pigeon flapped his wings a couple of times and then folded them next to his body. Then Moe flapped his arms wildly as if he was going to launch himself into flight. Help! Get this thing off of me! It's going to kill me! A little old lady stepped forward and pushed Moe's arms to his side. He won't kill you, Sonny, but he did poop on you, she said as she lightly cupped her hands around the pigeon and pulled him off Moe's head. Then she cooed at the pigeon. I'll let you go at my stop, you poor little thing. Moe surveyed the pigeon damage. Oh, disgusting! Then the train screeched to a halt. Stop number 5, said Tony as he grabbed Moe's jacket collar and tugged on it. This is where we get off. The door slid open and the kids joined the stream of people that surged off the train. A minute later, the kids popped out of the subway station. Moe took a tissue out of his coat pocket and wiped off the poop. Totally gross. I'm never riding the subway again. Actually, I'm never coming to the city again. This isn't the Big Apple. This is the Rotten Apple. Chill, Moe. A little bird do never hurt anyone. So, where to now? Asked Tony, pointing at a sign. We're at Houston and 2nd. We're supposed to walk somewhere, over to somewhere, and then we'll be there, said Anna. Remember? Whatever, mumbled Tony as a puzzled expression blanketed his face. This doesn't seem right. The girl with the big brown eyes popped out of the subway station, detoured around the kids, and headed down the sidewalk. She stopped, turned around, and smiled at Moe. Then she turned and headed back down the sidewalk. The lead show is that way, said Moe, nodding his head in the direction of the girl. A taxi zoomed past. The driver honked, swerved to the side of the road, hit his brakes, and screeched to a halt. He put his car in reverse, backed up to the kids, and rolled down his window. Hello, kids from Kansas City. Raj, surprised to see you again. Hi, Mr. Raj. We're surprised to see you too, exclaimed Tony. What you doing all the way over here? Raj asked. We're still looking for David Letterman, answered Moe. You not find the Letterman yet? You need a ride? No, thanks. We're just a couple of blocks away, said Tony, nodding his head to the right. So we can walk. Raj looked at Anna and concern washed over his face. Tears all gone now, Angel. You better now? Yes, Mr. Raj, Anna answered with a big smile. Thanks for asking. You still have Raj's phone number? Yes, I do, said Anna, patting her coat pocket. Right here. Good. Remember, you got Raj anytime and I will come help you, okay? Raj said. We will, I promise, said Anna. Okay, then, best taxi driver in New York City, go back to work now. Be safe, kids from Kansas City, said Raj. He put his car in gear, pulled into traffic, and joined the flow of cars rushing down the street. Amazing! I can't believe we saw him again, said Anna. Yeah, it is amazing, agreed Moe as he looked down the street in the direction the girl went. So, what now? Tony shrugged his shoulders. What do you think, Anna? Anna shrugged her shoulders. Who knows? Maybe Moe's right about the late show. Could be. Let's go. The 3 kids took off down the sidewalk. They passed a sign ahead to the side of a building that read, Eat at Haveli's, straight ahead, 102nd Avenue, the best restaurant in Little India.